Getting things done as a mom with a toddler and a newborn can be way so crazy. But I'm here to share with you some of the tips that are helping me maneuver through this journey. If you're new here, my name is Betty, and in this channel we talk more about motherhood and simply creating life solutions. So make sure you stay tuned, watch the video till the end, comment if you've not, subscribe kindly if you've not. Let's share and let's get right into it. So when you're having a toddler, toddlers are very so crazy. But I'm here to share with you some of the tips that are really helping me get by every day. Some of the tips that are helping me get things done every other single day. The thing that I do is always make a weekly plan. I have a weekly roster, a weekly timetable that indicates every single day what I do. For example, Monday I can be doing laundry, Tuesday could be for cleaning the kitchen, Wednesday could be cleaning the bedroom, Thursday for the living room, that is deep clean. Then Friday maybe I take care of the shoe rack, and then Saturday and Sunday are for rearranging and arranging the wardrobes, the cupboards and everything. That really does help me a lot, because every other day I have in place what I'm going to do, so I don't have to factor out, okay, what am I going to do tomorrow. I don't get like overwhelmed with work every single day. That has really helped me a lot. Another thing that I always do is planning in the evening. For example, as I've already just told you, I have a timetable for doing everything, every duty every other day. But in the evening, now I have to plan everything. What is she going to eat tomorrow? What is whatever she's going to wear in place is her. What am I going to do like after she has left? Am I going to exercise? Am I going to take breakfast? Am I going to rearrange? Am I going to wash the baby? You see, planning in the evening really does help, so that when I wake up, everything is in place in my mind. If it's recording a video like I'm doing right now, I always have to have it in the evening. I just don't bump in the morning, just like that. The other thing that I always do that really does help me is in the morning, I make the breakfast with her most of the times. Like, I engage her. Do you want to come help me cook the eggs? Do you want to kinda, help me with what do we do? uh, Turning the bread. Do you want to help me? Like, most of the time it's always with the bread and the tea. Like, most of the time it's always her helping me to crack the eggs and just cooking them. She really enjoys that. So engaging her in the morning in some of the activities that she loves really does help, especially the pancake days and the eggs days. It really does work for me, because already it has created a mood for her. If she woke up gloomy and I'm like, help me do this and this, she does enjoy that. Another thing that you ought to do that will make you work easy as a mom of a toddler, especially a toddler who is going to school, is planning her weekly clothes over the weekend. Like, every other Sunday, I always choose what she's going to wear for a whole week. So, in the whole of the week, I don't have to struggle with what is she going to wear tomorrow. I don't have to really get worked up, because I already know what she's going to wear the whole week. I just have to pick it out, and she's there. She just showers and get over with with the clothing and the wearing thing. Why? Because I prepared them. Preparing early does help. I always make sure her weekly clothes, her weekly shoes, her weekly handkerchiefs, her weekly tops and everything that she has to have the whole week is prepared over the weekend. It really does help me save time and so much more, because I can now concentrate on something else. Because getting to know what the kid will wear for a day is really, it's really stressy, especially if they're going to school, uh, so it really does help a lot. Another thing that really helps me to maneuver the day, cooking her favorite breakfast in the morning. Breakfast is way so crucial with kids. Like, if they have good breakfast, it really does help them concentrate with the school and everything else, with the energy and all. So what I always try and make sure is cook her favorite breakfast, which is so much of eggs and pancakes. She really does enjoy that, with maybe toasted bread and some tea. cook that, trust me, you'll be friends. She really does enjoy that. Like, she can eat that for breakfast, for lunch, for supper, and she won't get tired. So get to know what your baby knows, what your baby loves. Cook that for them and see how the day unfolds for you. Another thing that I really do that really did help is understanding my newborn's routine, that is sleeping routine. So I know by around he will wake up maybe around 6, and by 6 or 6:30, so I breastfeed him earlier before I start preparing my toddler for school. So by that, after he has breastfed, chances are when he wakes up, he won't disturb, or when he wakes up, he'll just play around. I won't have to worry about him crying while I'm preparing the sister. And sometimes he doesn't even wake up, he just sleeps all through. So understanding his timetable really does help us. Understanding his sleeping patterns does really help, because it also helps me throughout the day. I know at least by 10, after he has showered, I can do everything, because he can even sleep for like 3 hours. Maybe I just wake him up. So getting to understand that really helps me do most of the things during the day. Even this recording, trust you me, understanding the routine does help. I know I have to get things done at least by 3, so that when my daughter is here, I'll have already done most of the things. Another thing that really I was struggling with, but I really came to overcome, is sleeping early. My daughter was used to sleeping at around 11, 12, but I knew the schedule was prone to change with time, and I did that video on how routine changed her. So right now she sleeps early because she has to wake early. She has to wake up early. And I just always have to I have to make sure she eats early. So making sure she has eaten, and then I just give her an hour for the food to digest, and then by that I know she will really sleep early, because again, she went to school, she's tired, she has to sleep, wake up early. Sometimes I just have to hold her. Also on this, you really have to understand your baby. By the time she wants to sleep, do you hold her? Do you read her bedtime stories? Does she listen to music? Cause for me, when she's full, you just have to hold her, maybe play the favorite song, and she'll go to sleep. Not so much, and it's not easy. I know so many parents are really struggling with this. It's not easy, but it mm, with time it just happens. Yeah, you just have to be consistent with the time that you want them to sleep. If it's 8, make sure by 7 everything is done. They have ate, they have showered maybe, and so that the food can digest for that, and 1 hour, then they can go to bed. Yeah, you just have to find a way. Just be consistent. That's the thing. Be consistent. Don't get tired. It will just happen. Another thing that I really do with her is, you want to make her also go to school. You want to spend less time in the morning. You don't want to struggle in the morning. I always make her sometimes choose whatever she wants to wear. Okay, I make her choose whatever she wants to wear. Like, she gets to choose sometimes her favorite attire, and she goes to school with them. That way I don't have to fight with her in the morning. Less stressy morning. And I also make sure it's whatever she wants is either warm or is per the standards I want her to go to school with. At the end of the day, you don't want her to go with weird clothes at school, and they're going to play, they're doing a lot of handiworks. So just make her choose whatever they want to wear, but also get to explain to them, you will go with this to school, you'll go with this to church, maybe this is for going maybe outings and all, whatever activity they like. Just make sure it doesn't affect your morning and your schedules and everything. At the end of the day, you want to get things done. So make them choose whatever they want to wear. But also make sure whatever they're changing is according to whatever you want them to wear. And then the other thing that really does help me in the morning or get things done is, wow, the aeroplane is passing. Sorry for that noise. The other thing that really helps me make things done during the day is I make sure that in the morning I have less activities. What do I mean? I told you I have a weekly routine timetable, and I always kind of fix her weekly clothes. So in the morning, by evening, I always know what I'm going to cook in the morning. So in the morning, it's just waking her up, making her, bathing her, clothing her, preparing a breakfast, nothing else. Like in the morning, I always have less activities, because in the morning, if you've noticed, it's the time that you can do so much when you don't have distractions. So after I've released the toddler to school, it means after that I can maybe wait, bath my baby, my newborn, and then bath him, and then after that, after he has slept, means I have like the entire day to do so much. But remember, I told you I distribute my work throughout the week. So it means during the day I don't have so much workload that I really have to do. So in the morning I have less activities as compared to if I had not planned everything. So make sure you have less activities that won't tire you so much during for you to do other activities. And then the last point that I always do that really makes my day is exercise. Every other morning after my daughter is gone to school, I make sure I shower, I exercise, then I shower. But if you've already given birth, give yourself some time to heal before you start exercising. Also, for me, it's not so comfortable. I'm not giving it so much energy, because I at some point I really don't feel so comfortable. I don't want to super exhaust my body, so I just do it for like 5 minutes or less, and I'm okay. But I always try to do some exercise in the morning after I've released her to school. Now after I've bathed my baby, he's sleeping, it means I can shower now. I can do some exercise, I can shower, and it's going to kickstart my day just like that. And those are the things, also the tips that are really making me my journey so comfortable and super easy. So I hope I've taught you something. I hope you learned something from this. And thank you for watching till this point. See you on the next one. Bye.